In today's society, there's an immense amount of pressure to appear wealthy and successful. From social media influencers showcasing luxury lifestyles to advertisements convincing us that the latest car or gadget will make us happier, it can feel like everyone is trying to project an image of success. But in the quest to keep up appearances, many people sacrifice their financial health, ending up trapped in debt. Instead of striving for true financial security, some people are content to maintain the illusion of wealth, even if it means living paycheck to paycheck or accumulating mounting debt. Let's explore why this culture of showing off is so prevalent, how it affects financial well-being, and the steps you can take to free yourself from the debt trap. The pressure to show success. One major contributor to the current debt crisis is societal expectations. We are bombarded by messages that imply we should always be working toward a better, more luxurious lifestyle. This might mean a high-end car, regular international vacations, or the latest tech gadgets. These expectations come from all directions: society, our social circles, and even our own aspirations. The need to keep up with the Joneses has intensified, leading people to put on a facade of wealth even when they're struggling financially. This social pressure creates a dangerous cycle. People feel compelled to maintain the appearance of success, even if it means borrowing money or using credit. They project an image of affluence by purchasing luxury items or engaging in activities that might be beyond their financial means. This behavior not only damages personal finances, but also perpetuates a culture where financial stability takes a backseat to appearances. The cost of keeping up appearances. You've likely encountered someone who, within minutes of meeting, starts talking about their financial achievements, their job title, recent vacation, or future luxury purchases. For them, these status symbols represent success. While they may believe that they're impressing others, this habit often raises eyebrows, as people wonder why there's such a need to broadcast their accomplishments. One common example of this status signaling is buying a brand new car. Driving a high-end vehicle is seen as a mark of wealth and success, but many who own these cars are actually under significant financial strain. Financing a new car is relatively easy, and monthly payments have become a normal part of many people's budgets. Yet, the reality behind that shiny car is often a mountain of debt. According to recent data, the average monthly car payment for a new vehicle is now around $726, and the average loan exceeds $44,000, with a repayment term averaging 68 months. Add in high insurance, taxes, and maintenance costs, and it's clear that car ownership can be a significant financial burden. For many, purchasing a new car is more about projecting an image of success than practicality. The financial toll of a high car payment, especially one that requires nearly an entire week's paycheck each month, is considerable. Worse, the car's value quickly depreciates, meaning most of the money spent on the vehicle will never be recovered. While the luxury car may give the illusion of wealth, it often hides a financial struggle behind the scenes. The debt crisis, hidden in plain sight. When we look at people with seemingly affluent lifestyles, beautiful homes, sleek cars, and luxury vacations, it's easy to feel envious. However, the reality is often far less glamorous. Many of these wealthy individuals are actually drowning in debt. They might be maxing out credit cards, taking on loans, and living paycheck to paycheck just to maintain an appearance of success. According to research by TransUnion, the average credit card debt per consumer is around $6,300. At first glance, this might not seem unmanageable, but when you factor in high interest rates, often around 23%, the situation becomes more troubling. Making only the minimum payment each month means that much of the payment goes toward interest rather than reducing the principal balance. As a result, consumers end up paying far more than they initially spent, often funneling hundreds or thousands of dollars to banks rather than investing in their own futures. This phenomenon is particularly pronounced among Generation X, who carry an average credit card debt of over $9,000. Coupled with auto loans and other financial obligations, this debt creates a precarious situation, leaving many individuals just one financial setback away from serious trouble. The desire to keep up appearances has led many to make decisions that prioritize short-term image over long-term financial health. Student loan debt, the other side of the coin. The struggle doesn't stop at credit card and auto loan debt. Many individuals with impressive job titles or advanced degrees are also saddled with significant student loan debt. According to recent data, the average student loan payment is slightly over $500 per month. While this might seem manageable in isolation, it often compounds with other debts like car payments, credit cards, and housing costs, leaving many graduates living on credit just to make ends meet. For a substantial number of college graduates, being debt-free seems like a distant dream. They've resigned themselves to paying off loans for decades, trapped by the weight of multiple financial obligations. This creates a cycle where any increase in income quickly goes toward debt repayments, rather than toward building wealth or securing financial stability. The power of compound interest, a double-edged sword. Albert Einstein famously referred to compound interest as the eighth wonder of the world. Compound interest can be a powerful tool for growing wealth if you're investing. However, if you're carrying debt, it becomes a heavy burden, with each payment swelling due to accumulated interest. In the world of personal finance, compound interest works in two ways. If you save and invest wisely, it can exponentially grow your wealth. But if you're borrowing and only making minimum payments, it works against you, making it harder to get out of debt. When you're consistently paying interest on purchases that have long since lost their value, such as a vacation from last year or a car that has depreciated significantly, you're funneling money into the bank's pockets rather than building your own financial security. Breaking the cycle, ditching the debt and living within your means. The good news is that escaping the cycle of debt and reclaiming control of your finances is possible. It starts with a shift in mindset, where financial stability becomes more important than social status. Rather than spending to impress others, focusing on building a future free from financial stress is key. Here are some practical steps to break free from the debt cycle. Reevaluate what success looks like. Success isn't defined by luxury items or appearances. Real success is about financial freedom, stability, and peace of mind. Reframe your idea of wealth to prioritize security and long-term prosperity over temporary appearances. Live within your means. This may sound simple, but it's a critical principle for financial health. Start by making a budget, tracking expenses, and setting realistic limits on discretionary spending. Aim to spend less than you earn, putting the surplus towards savings and investments. Avoid high-interest debt. If you're using credit cards, try to pay off the balance each month. Avoid using credit for non-essential purchases, and instead, build an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses. Focus on building an emergency fund and investments. Having a financial cushion protects you from relying on credit in times of need. Aim to build an emergency fund that covers 3 to 6 months of expenses, and invest consistently to take advantage of compound interest. Prioritize long-term financial goals. Over immediate gratification, avoid the temptation to buy things for instant satisfaction. Instead, focus on long-term financial goals like retirement, purchasing a home, or achieving debt-free status. Cut back on status-driven purchases. Think carefully before making big purchases like luxury cars or expensive vacations. Consider if these expenses align with your long-term financial goals or if they're simply status symbols. Redefining success and building true wealth. True financial freedom isn't about showing off. It's about having the peace of mind that comes with financial stability and knowing that you're not burdened by debt. The path to genuine wealth is less about accumulating possessions and more about creating a secure foundation that lets you live comfortably, enjoy life's simple pleasures, and pursue your passions without stress. Next time you feel pressure to keep up appearances, remember that the goal is financial independence, not looking wealthy. By prioritizing financial health, living within your means, and letting your money work for you through smart investments, you're building a foundation for real success. one that doesn't depend on the validation of others but on the security of a stable, prosperous future.